Hello, class. This is for Business Law 2, and this is a brief sort of clarification or introduction to your final project, which is essentially a survey of a business law topic of your choice. It was posted in the class prior. There's two parts to it. It was posted on Monday, and on I'm sorry, let me get my dates. It was posted on Monday the 4th, right? And on the 10th, I'll need a topic and a bibliography, right? And on the 22nd is when it's due, right? But essentially, I mean, I won't go into, won't go over what you can just read. I mean, but just to sort of hit the highlights, this will be your final exam. It's 125 points. And so your first topic, your first task is to select a topic. And I indicated that you can pick any commercial law topic of your choice, right? So long as you're able to connect it to the themes in the course, because you're going to develop some type of thesis or something that you want to get across, right? The way that it will work, once you decide on your topic, you'll find three sources related to that topic. And so what we mean by source, right, is any respected primary or secondary source. Generally, you guys will be working with secondary sources, media, right, like news. It could be academic or magazine articles, YouTube commentary, even, right? If it's of a certain, if it's a respectable source, and we can talk about that if you have some questions about what is or is not a respected source. And so once you have three sources related to your topic, then, although you haven't completed it yet, right, you should frame your topic and provide a bibliography in any standard format, I don't care which, and post that in the discussion so that I know what your topic is. And if you have any questions along the way, post it in the discussion where I post the assignment. And then I can sort of provide some guidance. Also, you can always call me because you have my number. It's on the syllabus, and I've posted it several different discussions on Canvas. Once you identify the topic and you identify your bibliography and you submit that, right, then you start to get into your formulation of your presentation. And so the presentation is up to you. You have two choices for format, right? First, you can submit a 3-minute video or a 4 to 5 minute 4 to 5 page double-spaced paper. So a 3-minute video or a 4 to 5 page double-spaced paper with citations. I estimate that at 250 words a page, that will probably, I don't know, between 2 and 250 words a page, it'll probably work out to be about a 3 to 4 minute presentation. If you were, I'm equating them as relatively equivalent amounts of work, right? I think that the video commentary offers some advantages, and the written commentary offers other advantages. You should choose the format that you would like to submit based on your own strengths. All right. As for your commentary, what I'm really looking for is one, don't let the sources determine how you frame the issue, right? You pick a topic that you're interested in, but you should develop a strong statement of fact or value that is basically needing to be proven, right? It's sort of that's what a thesis is. It's a statement of fact or value that needs to be proven, and then use the sources or your reaction to the sources to discuss whatever that issue is. Now, for those of you who may be wondering what types of issues you can pick, literally, I want you to use your imagination in all aspects of this. I am not predetermining. I do want it to be, a piece of scholarship, but I'm not necessarily looking to pin you into one particular way of doing things, right? But what I do want is I want you to really take those sources and develop your own idea out of it, a strong thesis statement, and then use the rest of your time to basically support that thesis. It's as simple as that. If it goes over, that's fine. Try not to make it less than 3 minutes though, because I got to have something to be able to evaluate, or less than 4 pages. So it's 4 to 5 pages or a 3-minute video. And it could be 3 to 5 minutes or something around there. But in either event, I'm leaving it to your discretion, right? I'm not punishing you for doing something. You're not going to lose points because I disagree with you. It's not about legal analysis in the sense of trying to IRAC something in this case, right? Unless you pick a topic to which that would be appropriate, right? What I'm really looking for is your ability to structure a reaction to a legal issue, right? And that might be more than simply just an IRAC, because an IRAC is a fairly formulaic version of a thesis, evidence, reasoning type statement. And so you're being freed from that constraint. But I do want you to have a strong thesis. So the types of things you may want to look at. It may be, for example, it could be a controversy, a litigation that is currently going on, or one that was of historical significance, literally anything, right? But we want to be able to make it relatable, right? It could be a policy issue, right, that's been covered, right? Your reaction to what the proposal is or to what the problem is that would motivate you to make a policy recommendation. You could do that, right? It could be any number of things, but the question then becomes, how do themes explored in the course, the agency, business associations, corporate governance, or anything else that we've talked about, intersect with the topic that you have selected? That doesn't mean that you should replace your thesis statement with my question. It means that you should use your thesis statement and your discussion of your thesis to answer that question. How do themes explored in the course intersect with the topic that you selected? And there should be at least one solid intersection, and it's not hard to find. We've talked about a very broad sort of area of several areas of law that are fairly broad and touch on numerous different legal situations that businesses face. So once you've done that, you can conference with me before you turn it in on the 22nd, hopefully as far in advance of the 22nd as possible. And or you can just turn it in. It's up to you if you feel that you're confident. And the other thing is, any other assignment, and there will be a couple of others. I still need to get through a couple of other things on contracts. But any other assignment that needs to be due, please turn that in by the 15th of May so that you can totally focus the rest of your attention just on the final examination / project. All right. Thank you for your attention to this video. Please feel free to post anywhere in the discussion of the final exam problem. The final exam project. Any questions, right? And just remember, by the 10th, make sure you get your bibliography and your topic statement in. All right. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. On the home stretch.